Jigglypuff. Choo-choo, Pikachu.
Back into your Pokeball, Pikachu.
I wonder what it's like inside those Pokeballs.
I wonder when you'll shut up and make my dinner.
Are you ready to battle, ass?
My name is Ash. Pikachu, I choose you. Pikachu, I choose you.
Pika, Pika.
Go get him, Pikachu. Pikachu.
It doesn't.
Hold on to your butts.
Don't waste my motherfucking time!
I got up this morning, put on my shoes, tied my shoes, went to the mirror, put a comb in my hair, I made a move, know what to do.
All right, we are liggity live.
Hello. What up?
What's up, guys? Welcome to the Lotus Cast, lotuscast.com.
I feel like we're just going to be doing this.
I know. This is the couch. This is what the couch has created for us right here. Us to hold the forearms.
Yeah. It's a little gay, but it's okay. It's expected from you guys.
Not as gay as those shorts.
You like those shorts?
You didn't like the pink shorts? They're
We
salmon.
just bought those for
They're
him.
salmon shorts.
Yeah, salmon.
Did you buy them for Joe when he gave them to you?
No,
That is something I would do.
Actually, when I walked into the Target, you know how you look straight down that line and there's the men's like mannequins, and I saw the pink, salmon shorts on the mannequin, and I said, Dave, I need those.
Did you go to the clerk and say, one gay shorts, please?
And I picked these up because I was wearing my work attire, which was pants and a polo, and I was melting because it was so fucking hot today.
It is so humid.
Matt walked in here and he sprinted for the bathroom,
humid.
and then he came out in this ensemble.
I sprinted to the bathroom because I had to, one, take a shit, and two, I needed to strip out of my work clothes to get
He
into
literally
something more comfortable.
He bought clothes at Target to strip into.
Yeah.
I don't know how you shit that fast.
No, I've been shitting all day, so it's like it wasn't.
Oh, it was
Do you have a
ready.
stomach?
Yeah. Well, no, I had Indian food for lunch today.
Of course.
And it wasn't the Indian food that did it. It was the mango drink that I had. It was like
that's gonna flush you up.
Yeah, so I wasn't a fan of my body wasn't a fan of the mango.
Was it a
drink.
mango lassi?
Yes.
Yeah, I had one of those the other day.
They always bother me, and
But they're so good.
I don't even care for them.
Really? I really like them.
What just happened?
What?
It just something sounded weird. Anyway, so I just noticed that this episode has 4 likes already. Last week, which has 5,300 listens or downloads, has 3.
Because we titled our episode Pokemon Go,
Yeah.
if you search iTunes for Pokemon, we were the #1 result
on podcast.
For
yeah.
for podcasts.
Until earlier today, yeah.
Somebody knocked us down to #2 today. So
I wonder how many actually listened through.
Oh, they were all from China.
They were all
and Vietnam.
How do
Which
they
is
even
great.
understand it?
Oh,
so
they didn't.
All of our
It was great.
like our statistic breakdown that Spreaker gives us, they were all from Vietnam and China and
Yeah. Right now, for the past 30 days, China's listened to 14%, I think.
yeah.
Came for the Pokemon, stayed for the feminists being raped.
Right, yeah. Oh, they love that.
No, they stayed for the belly button.
If they didn't love that,
Licking.
then they're doing something wrong.
Were you able to get my belly button flavor out of your mouth, Dave?
Yeah, but I purposefully left it there for a few hours after I got home.
Nice.
Can you remember the flavor?
It was like the salt and pepper shrimp we had earlier.
It's very salty.
It's just pure salt.
Yeah.
Have you spent your money yet?
No, I considered buying Chatterbait tokens when I got home. I'm just waiting for like the broad that I haven't seen naked yet to do something there. She's gonna get naked, so I can throw money at it.
Yeah.
Well,
We
asked Dave to throw money at the show, and he balked.
Well, I
Like,
mean,
now that he has $100, like I can't. Amazon doesn't take
exactly.
PayPal
I asked. That was a big deal that I made last week because otherwise I would have.
because Amazon's literally the only place you
That's
can order.
the only
something.
place that we can get anything. That's true.
Could you like send it to someone else who has a checking account that they could pull the money out for you?
Yeah,
I don't trust these
Don't we
guys.
all have
Yes, you
PayPal?
could.
I don't trust them.
Guys, you can listen to us live every Thursday night, 9 to 11. We are here. We are live.
Watch us.
Yeah, watch us. Go to lotuscast.com, click Watch Live. We have a special guest coming up in about 23 minutes. So I hope you guys are excited. Because I know I am. And I know our guest is.
Are you? You didn't deliver it very excitedly.
Yeah, I'm pumped. I'm really excited to, learn some stuff.
I am so because I mean like this is a very relevant guest this week.
It is.
There's a lot to understand.
Are we saving the guest name for a surprise later?
I think we should just bring the guest on, and then people can be excited, when they
We're not going to
hear the voice.
Is it Bernie Sanders?
Yes.
Well, he is more
Damn, I
available
spoiled
now.
it.
Oh man,
I mean, that is why it's called Cuckold Sandals. Sanders.
Sandals. He can use,
Sanders.
honestly,
today.
right now he could use all the positive press he could find.
Yeah. So
He's a goddamn cuck.
kook. So what's going on, guys? What's happening?
What's crapping?
What's crapping?
I cut a Vulpix today.
Or
was it yesterday? It was yesterday.
Adam, are you still playing the Pokemon Go, or did you? Is it done? Are you done?
I mean, I play it, but I'm not motivated to go out and play it.
There were 3 lures near your house today. Earlier.
Yeah, but I would have to walk up the hill.
Yeah.
I've seen people walking around.
Oh my god, it's
I've seen-
ridiculous.
I've seen those nerds from the trivia night at the Lotus walking around my neighborhood.
Really?
Yeah, I see them all over because in my job I travel all over the state.
Right.
And I just whenever I go into a town, there they are. And near my house is a cemetery that's a gym,
Which is really cool.
It's a
by the
cool-
way.
the
It's a
little
really cool
pantheon.
it's a perfect spot for a gym.
right. It's like this big pantheon, like old Greek style fucking.
Yeah.
It's cool looking little, I guess, structure, and
I've yet to have a gym battle that hasn't frozen in the battle.
most of mine have.
I took over the Burger King down the street.
I took it away from you, though.
Yeah, before I got home today. And then maybe 10 minutes later, Dave says, I took over the Burger King because I saw you had it.
Yeah, because we had to go to Target for Matt's shorts. So I was like, oh, Joe has this gym, I'm stealing it.
I literally stopped by because I just came from Target. And I saw it. It was available. And I was like, oh, I'm going to take
Adam,
this.
have you been fighting at the gym near your house at the church?
I went there and I tried to fight for it, and the fucking thing froze. I'm like, fuck this. And I
I've
just-
been keeping that gym almost 100% of the time. Because from my house, I can just like virtually walk there.
Yeah, with your fucking hacks.
Yeah. So
You're gonna get banned.
I don't think I am.
You don't sound bitter at all, Adam.
So I've
hate cheaters.
I've been just keeping that gym, and like sometimes I'll see people fighting over it, and then all of a sudden I'm just like not, because obviously if there are like 5 people there fighting over it, I'm not there, so they're probably like, who the hell is doing this? And that just brings great joy to me.
What team are you on?
Blue.
That's the wrong team.
That's just the one that I picked because I didn't read
What
what I
team
was
are you on?
picking.
Team Red.
Yeah, I'm red.
I'm yellow.
That's the only one that had a description that wasn't totally gay.
You read those? I just skipped over them because I was like, this is reading.
I wanted
read.
to know what I was signing up for.
I just picked yellow because it was like Zapdos, I think, was the bird.
Yellow's like, oh, we believe Pokemon are capable of true love.
What the hell
Did
does
they
that-
say that?
That's seriously
Something
what
like
it said?
that.
Wait, are they not capable? They have genders and you can breed them, so.
We want to nourish and nurture them and learn from them.
That doesn't mean they're capable of true love.
I mean, they true love you, your trainer.
Sometimes. Mr. Mentos in the chat says that he has a family picture of you guys at the cemetery.
Yeah.
Why did you...
My wife took us down there for like a family
At the cemetery?
at that particular structure.
For a family.
Okay.
For,
Hey, let's go pose for the family photo at the
family
cemetery.
photo.
Yeah, in front of the headstones.
Yeah.
We're like, we don't know who this guy is.
So
but-
weird.
Yeah.
We did go there after UFC the other night at like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
As a group.
Yeah, it was really cool. It was like a really perfect spot.
Took
to
over that
just sit.
gym at 2 a.m.
Well, that was when it was kind of relatively new. There
Yeah.
wasn't a lot going on. Now that place is like it's
a hot spot.
Yeah. I can't hear anything anymore. I don't know what you did.
I just touched this because I've been
I
having
just
some
lost
weird static
an
as
ear.
well.
There we go.
But I mean, last night I got home at 11:30, and there was a crew of like 6 kids coming out of the cemetery. It's all over. All these guys are.
What's your take on like the fact that like kids are actually getting out at 11:30 at night and going to the cemetery? Like, because if you ask people who aren't playing Pokemon Go, they think it's the dumbest thing that kids are like out playing games now out in the street.
It's not a game. Let's not call it a game because it's not.
Well, I mean, it's classified as a game,
but it's not a game. There's no game to it.
I mean,
the thing I shake my head at is just the people who feel the need to comment on it when they don't understand it or have no idea what it's about.
Both extremes are really fucking annoying.
I've heard so many people say like the world is coming to an end because like all these people are out playing Pokemon on their phones, and I don't understand why it's any different than like any other dumb game that people are obsessed with.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Both extremes are really annoying because there's also the extreme that's like, oh man, Team Yellow rules. It's like, shut the fuck up.
I don't care
honestly, if you care and if you're going to buy a T-shirt for your Pokemon Go team, you should like be one of the people that is lured into an alley.
I don't care about the team so much. I just wish I'd coordinated with you guys maybe a little bit better than what we did because we all picked different teams.
But at the same time, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. There's no game.
Joe just really needs
because we could
some sort of structure in his like he needs.
We could have taken over.
Connection.
We could have taken over a gym, and then like you get tons of points if you maintain the gym for 24 hours.
But you can't maintain the gym. There's nothing you can do to maintain a gym.
You could.
No, but there isn't. There's nothing you can do to do it.
If you jailbroke your phone, there's nothing you can do to save it. But
no, if there is nothing you can do to maintain a gym.
I understand it because I went to a red gym because I wanted to like support whoever was holding it, and when I clicked on it, it had me start fighting him.
Right. Well, that means it was full. So you had to. What you have to do then is make that gym stronger to give yourself a spot, and then you put your Pokemon in there.
You fight your friends.
Honestly, when I start playing, I get so a little too nerdy.
Yeah, it's not a game because I mean the game is you tap it until you win because you can just throw your monsters at the other monsters. It's not the same thing because there's no strategy, there's no skill, there's no anything. It's just do it until it's
strategy.
done.
It's like don't use a water Pokemon against.
But it doesn't matter.
Electric Pokemon.
It doesn't matter because you can't lose.
Right.
You can be a third of the level and just throw yourself at it until you win. It's not a strategy thing. It doesn't matter. There doesn't need to be a strategy. It's just time consuming. That's it.
Yes. So, how long until this completely fades away?
Completely fades away?
Or people don't care about it anymore?
I mean, for the majority, it's going to be within like a month and a half, unless there's some actual game added to it.
I do love the people that are, they think they're so clever with their certain comments, like, oh, Pokemon is still a thing? Like,
yeah.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Both extremes are really fucking stupid.
Like, all that... I've seen so many of the Pokemon Go has done more to get kids off their asses than Michelle Obama has in the past 8 years. It's just
to be fair, like
do you
if
think
Michelle
you're
Obama came up to you and said, "Get off your ass,"
by sharing that,
would you really do that?
It depends on if she showed me her ass.
Yeah, if she touched my dick, then I would.
Right.
I do like the positive stories where it's like a picture of an old white guy, some couple black kids, and they're all just hanging out together, just playing Pokemon. I'm like, that's what it's about.
I think it's funny when the people who come out and say like, "Oh, I'm not a kid. I'm not going to play Pokemon Go," and then you look around, everybody playing Pokemon Go is in their 20s and 30s.
I mean, I see kids. I see kids roaming around in groups.
I saw
all fucking
3 kids on the way here walking up the street with their phones out.
I haven't seen a lot of kids yet.
There needs to be a couple changes for it to be an actual
yeah,
thing
and I
to
think
me.
we talked about it last week. It's still the same.
There needs to be an actual game involved where you need to fight your friends or whatever. There needs to be something there because right now there's nothing, and there needs to be less of a disconnect between cities and towns. It's so broken, the difference between cities and towns. People in cities are level 30-ish. And then people in towns are, what, at most level 20?
Yeah.
That's a huge difference.
I live in a town. I'm level 16, and I can't help but think if I lived in a city, I'd be much higher.
Yeah.
Because there's no Pokemon around here.
So go to a city, Joe.
I'm going to drive to the city for this.
Well, then don't complain.
I'm going to complain if I want to. That's my right.
But that's why I cheat, is because it doesn't make a difference to me.
Oh, Dave is just trying to justify him cheating.
Well, because I mean, what am I cheating? I'm cheating to say that I'm next to a stop, essentially, the same way that somebody in a city would be living next to a stop. That's the difference.
That doesn't justify it.
Well, I don't see why it wouldn't.
Adam, the ends justify the mean.
But no, seriously.
No,
Plus,
they don't.
plus, there is no versus game. I'm not better than somebody else. I'm not beating them. I'm not.
You are, Dave. That
depriving
number
them from playing.
That number says that you're better than somebody else.
No, what? I'm not playing against them. I'm not doing anything
your
to prevent
level
them from
says
playing.
that you're better than Adam because you're higher level than Adam. That's what that means.
I'm maybe higher level than Adam, but not
Adam,
higher
what
level than
are
most
you?
people around.
Where are you at right now?
Level 8.
Well, then you're just significantly behind everybody else.
I mean, I don't know how you live with yourself.
I don't know.
I'm the same level as Joe.
What's your highest level?
And Joe
Pokemon?
sits in his car, which is also against
I
what the
don't
game
sit
wants.
in my car. I drive around in my car.
Yeah, which is against what the game's idea is. So that's
I like that Dave is chastising you.
Yeah.
No,
when
I'm
he's
saying-
just sitting in his bed,
Yeah, he's sitting
walking
in his
around
bed
town
with his
But what's
hacked
the difference?
phone,
What is the
walking,
difference in
walking
that?
around town at 4 times the speed?
In that regard, what is the difference? And I don't do that. I walk around the town at 1 time the speed so I can hatch my eggs. But what's the difference between me sitting in a car or sitting in my chair at home?
So, I mean, how long until this is all reskinned for like Marvel, DC?
I don't know about those.
I don't. Yeah,
I'm saying, or something along the same lines as this, where it's people because they have people getting up and playing this game and they're obsessed with it. And of course, whenever you get something that's popular, like you get that reskinned version
It does happen.
for whatever else.
That's the thing is that it's hard to reskin something past what it's meant
Yeah,
for.
but battling superheroes, like if you have superheroes,
But there's no battling.
The gym thing, like it's.
What do you collect?
I'm just saying,
superheroes?
reskinning this is going to happen, and
so,
I
like,
think
It
that
will happen.
all of these major
we all
franchises
X
will do
Men,
it.
and then we battle each other's X Men.
Yeah.
Other franchises don't really have that collectible element.
That's
Yeah.
exactly Digimon
It's
maybe,
not, yeah,
but
it's not
Digimon
like,
didn't
I'll
have the.
take my Professor X and I'll fight your Wolverine.
I
you know?
I could
Like,
see.
I don't know, man.
I mean, if it was 1998 still, I could see Digimon and Monster Rancher both getting similar games. But it's not, so neither of those really kept the popularity that Pokemon did.
Are there any Pokemon around? my
There's
house?
none.
Maybe maybe a Yu-Gi-Oh game, but then
I mean, honestly, all of that stuff is dead. Like
I'd give it.
you've mentioned those things, and
but
nobody.
I mean, what else?
remembers
I mean,
what
those
they
are the
are.
only things that are similar enough in that regard to be a reskin.
I'd give it 2 months until the general public stops even looking at that app. and
Absolutely.
It's only the super nerds who care anymore.
Exactly, yeah. Unless there's an actual game involved,
You know, it's gonna-
where there's a story
Kinda
or
stinks
there's.
if you want to play this casually, and then like 2 months from now, all the super nerds are level 50 or
Well,
whatever.
that's another reason why I'm cheating is because
Yeah.
if I don't keep up,
if I don't cheat,
if
No,
I don't
I'm-
cheat,
I can't keep up with the people who are actually playing.
Well, because people-
I don't leave my house.
because people
Adam.
in cities, if it was balanced, if in there was trading and
So wait, you're
listen
saying-
to me. Can I finish speaking? Don't interrupt me all the time when I'm trying to make a point. That's really stupid. But the point, like if there were like special Pokemon in towns and rural areas where you had to then trade them with people in cities where they have the advantage of more stops, then it would be a more balanced game.
So are you saying if Medway, our little hamlet here, had lots of stops, you would
I'm
actually
not,
have
I
left
didn't say
your
stops
house?
or stops, and
You would
yes,
have left your house and not cheated.
Do you realize what dicks
Potentially.
we all sound like talking about Pokemon Go for the past 20 minutes?
potentially, because I mean, right now
Not
it's
potentially.
no, I'm not. I mean,
Should we just change the show to a Pokemon Go podcast?
It's entirely
Yeah.
unbalanced.
We'd get more listeners.
So if you want to say that, if you moving forward, if in 2 months all of a sudden it's like, well, there's something to be competitive about. There's going to be a pocket of people from cities in those concentrated areas that's going to be so far ahead and impossible to catch up to.
Dave, did you know that you pissed off Mike Moore from Wheelbarrow?
I'm
Full
so
Days?
glad I did.
He was upset that you made the comments
I asked a question.
about them astroturfing.
Well, right, I asked a question. A very reasonable one.
You accused them of astroturfing.
I accused them of potentially astroturfing, or if it was a real fan. I said, ask your fan. I'm very curious if it's a real fan.
I'm
or if
upset that you didn't astroturf for us. You had the ability, while pondering if they were astroturfing themselves, to astroturf for us, and you didn't do it.
Well, the thing is, they
What
had
does
it.
this
They
term
had,
mean?
It means like Dave pretending to be a super fan when he's really on the show.
Right.
Oh. And who was doing that?
No, Dave questioned whether the guys at Wheelbarrow for
a couple weeks ago,
were
I
doing that
right.
on Reddit.
I remember a couple weeks ago, I mentioned the post that I saw on Reddit on one of the podcasting subreddits.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where
I
they
just
had an
don't know
idea
what
from
that
one of
meant.
their episodes.
And Dave said, "Are they astroturfing? Like, were they just
Are
being
you-
themselves?"
I just why are you trying to ruin our friendships with our friends? We have friends, and then you're accusing our friends.
That's not an accusation. That's a
It's
question.
Well, an accusation is kind of a.
It's half of an
Whoa,
accusation.
is astroturfing a bad thing though? You're
Also,
making it
yeah.
seem like it's a bad thing, but when we clearly wanted Dave to do it for us.
I don't see what the problem. I wanted to know if it was a legitimate fan posting about that because that's
Dave-
a lot of interest.
Dave
shown.
doesn't seem above that.
I don't give a fuck. It wasn't like some attack of mine. Like, oh man, those guys.
Can you apologize to our friends?
Absolutely not.
Can you make our friends?
Can I apologize? No. That's not happening.
Can you make our friends be friends again?
I don't think Dave is upset.
You've caused
about
a rift.
There's nothing to apologize
Yeah.
for.
There's
He
a
doesn't-
rift in the circle of friends,
Okay.
and they're I mean you
Only
can
been back 3 weeks.
Can
But
you
the thing is
fix it.
No, because
Fix our rift.
that existing makes me happier that it happens.
Dave is creating a fracture in our group
He's
of friends.
God damn it, more
It's
fractures.
Well, okay, I wasn't even just blatantly accusing them. I wanted to know if it was a legitimate fan or not. And it turned out that it was an actual fan, so I don't see what the problem is. Like, it's the question of if it was them or not.
I'm just I just want to be friends again, and I don't want there to be the rift.
What
Like
has he said to
fracture.
you?
Well, I mean, it's just that like he tweeted and they talked about it on their show because we accused. Well, Dave's the one that accused them, but it seems as though we're all suffering behind.
Me, most of all.
Yeah.
And our audience, who were like, "What's Astro?"
Well, I don't know, man. We had 5,300 listens last week.
Oh man, that is the most ridiculous.
Is it? I just like that Pokemon Go wasn't as popular as What Does the Fox Say? That's still
No,
somehow
that's
number
true.
one.
Well, but what does the Fox say? Had that over months and months of it. It didn't garner that many listens
Within a week? I don't think so.
but
no.
it wasn't even within a month. Like it was
Maybe not.
It took a long time for it to generate that many listens.
Plus, that's something that more people are going to be searching for on iTunes rather than
Right.
their app stores. I don't know who the hell is searching for that
What
on
was
their
the other
iTunes.
one? The Megan Trainor song one?
Yeah, it was all about the bass no skinnies.
Yeah, that was another of our highly rated listens.
Look, I'm not going to apologize to them because I didn't do anything to warrant an apology. I'm sorry you're upset, but
Oh, wow! You're gonna pull that card?
Yeah, this is how I get an apology for Dave. It's like, I'm sorry you had feelings, that my actions caused feelings, but I'm not responsible
last
for
time
how
I was
you
forced
feel.
to, I said the same thing last time I was forced to apologize.
Oh yeah, but that you should have apologized, and you didn't apologize for that.
I don't remember what that one was.
I think it was when I bought you a ticket.
Oh,
oh
yeah.
yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
When
my
Matt
pants were
went out of his
perfect.
way to buy you a ticket for the concert,
Right.
and then you blew him off to include you.
I didn't blow him off. I licked his belly button.
You got paid
Yeah.
$100
You got
to
paid
do
for
that,
Yeah, you're right.
which is one of the most absurd things ever.
You're right.
I can't believe Langell forked up 100. Adam, can you believe Langell forked over $100 fucking dollars?
Especially
for
when Dave was
to lick
like,
my belly button.
he'll do it for less
I'm
money.
surprised he had $100.